Hello again. Okay, make sure you have these notes in front of you. Make sure that you've put your name and date at the top neatly so we can read it. Make sure you are also writing dark enough so we can read it when you submit these on Schoology. Today, we're going to take the distributive property that you've been working with and undo it by factoring. So at the end of today's lesson, we need you to be able to apply properties of operations you already know about to factor and expand linear expressions. So let's try something first. It says, how could you use the distributive property to represent the area of the rectangle below? Well, first of all, I know that area of a rectangle equals length times width. Some of you call it base times height. Either way works. Area equals base times height. Well, in this case, I don't know the area, but I know my length and I know my width. So I'm going to start with the width. My width is 3. My length is 2 plus x. Okay. I think we've got something we've been working with first. Oops, here's my area again. We have a 3 on the outside of parentheses, so I need to distribute it. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times x is 3x. And I'm adding, so I put a plus sign in the middle. What's another way to represent this area? I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Apparently not. I'm not going to there. What's another way to represent that area? Well, I could take the 2, that was the width, was it 2? And I can multiply it by each of those items in there. Now I've forgotten what the numbers were. Oh, it's 3, 2, and x. Okay, so what I need to do is show you that I could just do 3 times 2 plus 3 times x. And actually, if you think about it, I think we did a problem like this in class yesterday. And then I asked you, what do they both have in common? Both of these terms have a 3 in common. So today we're going to be looking for common factors, and that's what's going to help us undo the distributive property. So when we factor in math, we are finding the actual factors of the expression. That is, we are looking for what was multiplied, or distributed in this case. Okay, remember my handwriting here is not good. Distributed. Thus, we are undistributing. It's kind of fun, undistributing. Hopefully you're writing faster than me and maybe a little bit neater. Undistributing. It's not really a word. We're going to try some more rectangle problems. It says a rectangle has an area of 4x plus 6. If the width is 2, what is the length? All we're doing is looking to see, well, how many times does 2 go into 6x? Well, it goes in 3x times. How many times does 2 go into 4? It goes in 2 times. You just factored. We're going to try some more factoring. Hopefully this won't be too bad for you. What you have to remember every single time is what do they have in common? Pull that out and then go ahead and set up some parentheses. So with 6x and 10, there's only one variable, that's the x. Only one of our terms has a variable. Now 6 has factors of 2 and 3, but 10 has factors of 2 and 5. They both have a factor of 2, so I'm going to put the 2 outside the parentheses. 2 goes into 6x, 3x times. 2 goes into 10, 5 times. With these two problems here, I have negative 4x and negative 10. They're both even. Only 2 goes into 4, so I'm going to pull out a 2. 2 times what is negative 4x? It will be a negative 2. 2 times what is negative 10? It's going to be a negative 5. Now we have to kind of make our own here. 2x and 8. They're both even. I could probably pull out a 2. Do they both have the same variable? Nope. So I'm going to start right away. 2 times what is 2x? Well, just x. 2 times what is negative 8? Negative 4. Done. Okay, 16x and 22. I know 4 and 8 and 2 go into 16, but I think only the 2 goes into 22. So let's pull out a 2. 2, and now I set up my parentheses. 2 times what is 16x? Well, I know I need an x here. And 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times what is 22? That's 11. Done. Let me scroll down. A rectangle has an area of 9x minus 12. If the width is 3x minus 4, what's the length? Ooh, okay, let's draw a picture, always. Oh gosh, I started out good, didn't I? Haha. This is supposed to be a rectangle. Make yours better than mine, please. I feel like I'm doing an Etch-a-Sketch. The area here is 9x. Do this with me, please. Minus 12. Oops. The width here is 3x minus 4. Oh, okay. This is nice. How many times does 3 go into 9? 3 times. How many times does 4 go into 12? 3 times. So our factor here is 3. That's all there is to it. The next one's a little bit trickier. It says a square picture frame has a perimeter of 20x plus 32 inches. Perimeter. That means I have to add all 4 sides together to get this answer here. How many sides did we say? 4. Does 4 divide evenly into 20 and 32? Oh, it sure does. So let's pull out that 4 because we know we have to multiply by 4. In parentheses, 4 times what is 20x? That's 5x. 4 times what is 32? That's 8. And all we did was factor it ourselves. Very nice.